How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Hello and welcome back to R-Man Reviews. In this video, I'm going to be talking about and going over my current collection of Ron Roy's A to Z Mysteries, or Calendar Mysteries, and A to Z Mysteries Capital Mysteries series books for you guys today. So if you don't know what those two series are, basically those two series are just two really popular spin-off series to the original A to Z Mysteries series by Ron Roy. I think they're all middle grade. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Maybe lower grade a bit. And the other major spin-off of 14 books called the A to Z Mysteries Super Edition series, also written by Ron Roy. So I'm going to be showing you my current collection of them right here on my bookshelf. So let's go ahead and get started with the first Calendar Mysteries series book that I have. Oh, they don't call them... Oh, I made a mistake. Sorry, guys. They don't call them... The series is not called A to Z Mysteries Calendar Mysteries series. It's just called Calendar Mysteries series. But anyways, the first book that I have here is book 3 called March Mischief. Yeah. All these books in this series go by month of the year. So this is book 3 because, you know, March is obviously the third month of the year. So March Mischief, pretty nice cover. This is a reprint, and the reprint section of the numbers on the spines. The original first edition, first printing copies of these books do not, for some dumb reason. I just cannot understand why. But this cover, this book was just not one of my favorites in the series. Unfortunately, it's one of my least favorites, despite this awesome reprint cover. Yeah, these books feel a lot shorter than the original than the original 26 book series A to Z Mysteries books by Ron Roy, and they are a lot thinner too. This book I got brand new off of Amazon for not too much money, so it was a pretty good deal, but it's just really disappointing. But considering that my birthday is in March, so I thought I'd like that book a bit more, but unfortunately just no. Alright, next book. I have 2 copies of this next book, which is for April Adventure. This is the first edition, first printing copy that I have of the book, which has a very nice cover. Probably a lot better here. You have, this is either Brian or Bradley right here, and then that's Lucy. Yeah, and this is the reprint. Yeah, I was like so interested and like excited into reading this book, and it's so far my least favorite book in the entire Calendar Mystery series for sure. It was a terrible book, unfortunately, and now I have 2 copies of it, even though I don't even need 2 copies of it. This first edition has a little bit of damage right up here, but that's about it. I got this for $1 at my local used bookstore, so you know, can't pass up on that great deal of money for this book, for this copy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll also show you real quick that I mentioned before, the first edition, first printing copies of these books do not have the numbers on the spines, unlike the reprints. So yeah, no number on the spine. This is the only thing I liked about this book, I will tell you, is that it's a good Easter book. It's kind of got some great Easter vibes. It's got a little egg hunt near the beginning, but it's, instead of the mystery of like the missing eggs, which the twist ending sucks so bad, it's kind of like a bit of an animal rescue type story. It's not a spoiler, hopefully, but yeah, there's better books out there than that one. Okay, what next? Book 7. So we kind of jumped ahead a few books. This is also a reprint of July Jitters, book number 7. Yeah, we're on the last day of July, folks, right now, July 31st, on a Friday. Yeah, Friday. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, this book I think I read last year. I can't remember what month in, but it was reasonably decent enough book. I really like this book, actually. It's unfortunately kind of a bit of another one of those mid-tier, average, solid, middle-of-the-road books for me, in my personal opinion. Yeah, I love the reds and the blues. It feels like I think it takes place on the 4th of July. I think that's because that's why it has the red and the blues on it. It's because it's a July 4th book. I just can't remember. I'm gonna have to reread this book again. It's got a cool mystery to it, actually. I picked this book up on the same bookstore as I picked up that first printing edition copy of April Adventure that I have, but this book was so much better. Not one of my favorites though in the series, but still really good. Great summer read. Okay. What do we have next? I believe, oh yeah, this is book number 8. August Acrobat. This is another first edition, first printing copy of the book. Got no number on the spine, unfortunately enough, but this book was, I think, either the first or second book that I read in the series. I can't remember for sure. I think it was actually the first book I read in the series. And it was an alright book. It was kind of a below average book for me, unfortunately. I kind of disliked it a little bit less than July Jitters, but you know, it is what it is. It's just, yeah, this book I also got at that same bookstore for a pretty reasonably decent price, like $1 or something. Just like the other book. Yeah. Next book, September Sneakers. This is a very shiny copy, first edition, first printing copy of this book that I have currently. It's very, very shiny. Well, it may be just a little bit hard to see on camera. Oh yeah, there you go. You can probably see it right there. Yep, that shiny gloss right there. It's very nice to look at. It just looks so clean. Even though I think I also bought this one used at that same bookstore. I think a few of these in total, out of all the ones that I have in this series, I bought from that same bookstore. My local used bookstore that I talked about very, very often on my channel. Yeah, pretty nice cover. This so far is probably my second or third favorite book in the series. It's very, very good. It has a great mystery to it. It feels like a September book before Halloween. It's a very fun September-y, kind of chilly-ish book. It's great. Okay. October Ogre is next. The October book of the series. The Halloween book of the series, as a matter of fact. This book was probably, if I'd have to say, the most funnest book in the entire series for me. It's just great. I mean, this cover, an actual ogre, it just looks so creepy. I mean, when you look closer, I actually noticed something. When you look closer, you can actually see the human eyes right underneath the ogre mask. Right there, you can see the two eyes. It's really great. This book, I think, might have been my second favorite book in the series for me. Really, really great Halloween read, so much fun. It's actually surprisingly pretty creepy for me. I mean, not like Goosebumps or Fear Street, obviously, because this is a series designed for much younger children, you know. It's a really good book. Okay. Next, November Night. Yeah, this book was really suspenseful too. Probably the most suspenseful read in the series. It's really great. Yeah. That book's pretty nice too. even with the orange on the back here. This is also another first edition, first printing copy. So much fun book. It's a great book for like around Thanksgiving time. Okay, next. The last book in the calendar mystery series that I have is December Dog. Well, it's actually the second to last book in the series. My apologies. This book, yeah, just kind of disappointing. It's not really a Christmassy-like book. It's just very, very bland and boring. Yeah. Also, I got this book at the same bookstore, and it's also another first edition, first printing book copy, and it's definitely the most damaged. I don't care to get a better copy. I just didn't like this book a ton, but yeah. And the last book in the series that I have, once I get that, there we go, is, so I move that, there we go. The last book is a copy of the book that I have in library binding, and it is New Year's Eve Thieves. I actually like this book, surprisingly enough. It's kind of a mid-tier book for me. It's also another first edition, first printing copy, and a beautiful brand new edition library binding. Really nice. Yeah, pretty nice cover too. Took a while to get here, a little while ago when I first got it. Yeah. Okay, now we're moving on to the Capital Mystery series books. Guys, I don't know if we'll be able to make it through all of them. I'll go really quick, but the first book that I have is the first book, of course, in that series, Who Cloned the President. I really hated this book. It was just terrible. There were a few chapters in there that I liked and all, but overall, the book sucked. And I think this series was made a little bit after the Calendar Mystery series. And all the books are more, like, intense, suspenseful, they're more high stakes, which is, yeah, really good. Next book that I have is book 3, Trouble at the Treasury. This book, sorry, my apologies, it's The Skeleton in the Smithsonian. Pretty bland book. Still probably one of my least favorite books in the series. It just didn't do a lot for me. Very, very disappointing read, but I don't like that one. Here's a book that I did like in the series, and it's book number 7, Trouble at the Treasury, the next book that I have in the series. It's a great kind of money mystery. The cover looks fantastic with all the green money, and it's just as a great mystery. I think it's one of the longer books in the series, but really good book. Next, book number 8. Mystery at the Washington Monument. I, unfortunately, didn't really like this book, so it's kind of more of a mid-tier book for me in the series, unfortunately, and I thought it'd be one of my favorites, but unfortunately not, despite the cover and the premise, blurb on the back here. Yeah, it was just really silly and a bit too bizarre and wacky for me. 3 more books left in the series. The Capital Mystery series that I have. Next is book 11, Secret at Jefferson's Mansion. This copy is in beautiful condition. Yeah, the cover feels like very flat and soft. It's kind of strange over the other copies that I have in the series, but this book is so far my second or third. I think it's my second favorite book in the entire series. Really, really great book. Great mystery. It's great. Okay, next, book number 13, Trapped on the DC Train. This book is my third favorite book in the series. It's a great train, high-stakes mystery. It's so much fun. And lastly, book number 12. I also have a hardcover library binding edition. The Ghost at Camp David, book number 12. My favorite book in the Capital Mystery series. It's so much fun. I'm so happy to have this book in library binding edition. It's so great. Great ghost mystery. Not the best twist ending, I will say, but everything else leading up to it, great. So anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching my video. I know I had to move through them fast again just because, again, I wouldn't run out of time. But yeah, comment down below once I get my comments working and fixed up again. Subscribe down below, and I'll see you again in my next videos. Take care.